Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the first devlog for the Atelier Ryza Demake I've been doing. This is just a little project that I've been doing. I started it a couple weeks ago, so not much has been done yet. I've mostly spent most of the time trying to learn about the GP Studio engine, which I'm going to be creating the game on. With that came some limitations that I wasn't foreseeing at the beginning, just because I had already created a bunch of assets just having fun, and then when I decided to actually make it, I found that a bunch of those assets couldn't be used just because of sprite limits, actor limits, and whatnot within the program. But still, I've done my best to make what I can. So far I've only got a couple areas and whatnot, some basic combat, not even fully functional though, unfortunately, and some characters, dialogue, and some script. That's most of what's here. So starting off, you'll be welcomed, much like Professor Oak does in the Pokemon games. I did kind of go for that vibe of the old Pokemon games. So, you know, just explaining at the beginning what's going on with the game, what it's going to include, and what the plan is. That it's not a substitution for the Retail game. Please support the official release. You know, the little, you know, it's a demake. It's based on an actual thing. I'm not really planning on distributing this thing. So yeah, important to put that at the start though. Have the starting room built out right here. This is a start. Have a little bit of dialogue here with Claudia. She has a little emote after you talk to her. Most of the characters are simply just a little bit of dialogue and an emote. Right here, if you talk to Ryza's father though, you will be able to do a multiple choice. And depending on what you answer, he is going to change how he responds. So I did set that up. Going outside here, I've made a little open area outside of her house here. Collisions are very basic. There's nothing like jumping over ledges like in Pokemon. I haven't done that yet. I'm still trying to figure out how to get that to work. Having to set them up as actors is one of the big hurdles that I have to do, just because triggers won't stop it from moving from what I've seen. But I'll be figuring that out as soon as I can. Here, got another NPC. Making good character sprites is hard. In 16 by 16, I really had to make some sacrifices to this character. And then up here, you can travel to the mainland. You'll find Lent up here, just sleeping. And yeah, just a little bit of the forest here. This is all that I've made so far. There's nothing going up this way yet. I was planning on adding some stuff to the forest. Whenever I get enemies that can roam, I'll have some in this area. But for now, none of that. Make a quick little escape to get back to the farm, so I'll use that. And then here, if you walk up here, you'll get a little message about going the wrong way, but continuing up, start the first battle scene. So combat's very simplified from the actual game. It's very much inspired by the Pokewalker combat. That was one of the big things I wanted to do, was simplify combat, because of course doing something from the actual game wouldn't really be possible. The only things that work in this are the HP bar and the AP bar. So essentially every time you attack the enemy, you'll charge 1 AP and then they'll attack back. And then when you have 2 AP, you'll be able to use Ryza's skill. So all the buttons here are tied to the movement keys. So if I press up, I'll be able to attack, I'll shake the screen a bit, and then the slime, Pony, whatever, will attack back. And that'll do a little bit of damage. Now, you can see that we gained 1 AP from that. The skill will not work. If you try to use it when you have less AP than you need, it will not activate, it will just display this message. So if we do another attack, and now we have 2 AP, we're able to use the skill. So that is going to deal an extra point of damage and drain the AP. So combat's super simple right now. The core charges, the CC, that's not active at all. But yeah, if we win, get a little message saying that she's won, and that's it. And I did make it so to deactivate the trigger here whenever you win the battle. And otherwise, that's about it. I mean, there's a little menu here that I'm trying to get to work, but right now, I didn't notice that I set that to animated. Whoops, but I'll be fixing that. I'll be getting the HP bar to work properly in here too, just so you'll be able to see it. And then the last thing that I added is if you talk to Ryza's mother here, you'll be able to heal all your health back. We're gonna pretend that worked. If we go for the battle, it does. So yeah, that's it for the start right now. Hopefully in another week or so I'll have some more stuff done and I'll post a second devlog is what I'm hoping to do. By then I should have combat done and maybe an inventory system and items as well. And from there I'll probably start expanding to a couple more areas. This demake isn't going to be massive or anything though. I'm only expecting to have a couple areas. But yeah, if you enjoyed what you watch, I guess leave a like, subscribe, I don't know, wait for the next one. And I'll see you then.